Sonic Luminescence is the sound and light piece that I've done with my creative collaborators, and it's currently on in the pedestrian link in Sydney Metro Martin Place. I'm a multidisciplinary artist, and I work with still and moving image. I work with sound, obviously. I do a lot of improvised performance, and I paint and do text works, and so I'm quite adaptable, really. So you have the tunnel, then you have 36 speakers going down the tunnel, and you've also got the LED lights going down the tunnel as well. The sound is moving through those 36 speakers, you know, sometimes it's sort of down one end more and then it kind of moves quickly up to the other end, or things come out like little Easter eggs out of the speakers. So it's kind of interesting. And the lighting will react to that and follow it. It's been made to follow it, yeah. It's kind of a choose your own sound and lighting adventure depending on where you sit or stand or what you want to do with it. There's going to be sounds there that people have never heard before or wouldn't expect to hear. Originally, when I was sort of thinking about it, I was just like, oh, well, there's got to be harp in there because it's just so relaxing. And Emily Granger, who is, she's principal harpist in the Queensland Symphony Orchestra. So she's kind of gone from like Carnegie Hall to Sydney Metro platform, and she thought it was hilarious. She'd never done anything like this before, so she was kind of wheeling her harp through all the works to get down there, and then we had to kind of record with also a bit of background noise because it was being built. So she improvised on the platform, and we ended up with these beautiful pieces that are done on site with her, being affected by her environment. I'm not a incredibly didactic artist, but I am interested in immersion, the experiential. I've got Indigenous voices in there through the vocalising and with the violin. It was great fun to record with Nadi and with Eric. With Nadi Simpson, I took her into Martin Place and we recorded her in there, so she could kind of be directly on site, but also kind of looking at the sky and being outside, so she could sing to Sky Country. We also did studio recordings because we needed to be in a more controlled kind of environment. And then we also did some steam train recordings. We went down to Goulburn, got on the picnic train, and I actually got on the picnic train with the drum kit, and we recorded the train noise as well as me drumming in the train. And then I did a recording outside of the train, kind of having the steam sort of all over me. It was pretty incredible. But a train is obviously very rhythmic, and we couldn't ignore the fact that this work is going to be in a pedestrian link in a train station. So there was always going to be trains involved in it. There was a mixture of field recordings, on-site recordings, studio recordings, and archives as well. I actually went to the National Film and Sound Archive and looked at a lot of their material of everything sort of pertaining to Martin Place. I guess it's a bit of a circuit breaker. I like the idea that they step into the tunnel, and by the time they get to the end of the tunnel, they might feel a bit different, having seen some light or been affected by the violin or the voice or the drums or the animals that are in the piece. It's really an uplifting experience that I want people to have. It's pretty nice coming in and seeing it all finished. Because, you've just kind of got your head down and you're working. You're just working, getting it done. And then when you see it all kind of together, when you see the lights working with the sound and you're standing in that, what is really a truly lovely architectural space, it's kind of like I realised, I sort of snapped out of my work head and gone, oh my God, this is really amazing.